Alright, I'm going to be doing the medication administration for Jody Jones. I'm going to check her chart and see what she has prescribed, what she has already taken. Right now it's 7:10 a.m. So she got warfarin that's not due until after dinner. She has some Dilaudid, penicillin, tobramycin, and Zyprexa. Okay, I'm going to get a baseline set of vitals from Mrs. Jones. Placing the cuff on my patient arm. Blood pressure, I'm waiting. Her temp though is 98.2. Respirations 18. Heart rate 83. Her O2 saturation 97% on room air, and her blood pressure is almost finished. So I got a 124/88. Will give me a baseline. She has no known allergies. Okay, sanitize my hand. So her warfarin 20 milligram PO after dinner every day is not due now. It's currently 7:12 a.m. So I'm going to hold that one. So she has some Dilaudid, 20 milligram by mouth 3 times a day, every day. And so I have Dilaudid. This is with the patient name, Jody Jones. That's the right patient. And it's Dilaudid. That's the right drug. 20 milligrams is the right dose. 3 times a day is 7:12 a.m. So that's the right time for that. By mouth is the right route. And I see it's on here for pain. It's the right reason. And we have the right documentation on the MAR sheet. So that's good. Warfarin. We also got penicillin, 1 cap by mouth, Q4 6 hours, which I don't have the right strength, so I'm gonna have to hold that one until I can get a hold to the doctor. So I'm withholding the penicillin. And the next one she has is tobramycin. It's inhalation drug for her nebulizer. Okay. So I have Jody Jones. That's the right patient. I have tobramycin. That's the right drug. And I have 200 milligrams. It's the right dose. Every day. So she hasn't had it yet. It's morning time. So that's the right time. Right route for inhalation through her nebulizer, and right reason for bacteria, and right documentation on her MAR sheet. Let me get that ready in separate things. I have to put that in the nebulizer. I also have Zyprexa. She has Zyprexa 25 milligram POQ day. And I have her med right here. I have Jody Jones. It's the right patient. Zyprexa, the right drug. 25 milligrams, the right dose. By mouth, right route. Right time. She hasn't had that yet today, and it's morning time. So she can have that. So it's the right time. Right route by mouth. Right reason, some antipsychotic, and right documentation on the MARS. Let me get that ready as well. so now that I have pulled my medication from the cabinet, now I'm going to do my second check. Remember, we withheld the warfarin, so I didn't have to pull that. The Dilaudid is the Dilaudid. Jody Jones, right patient. Dilaudid, right drug. 20 milligrams, right dose. 3 times a day, it's the right time. By mouth, right route. Right reason for pain. And right documentation on the MARS. Penicillin I withheld because it wasn't clarity on the strength of the capsule, so I couldn't give that. He could have switched the capsule to a different milligram, so I have no way of knowing what's the correct dose to give the patient, so I'm going to skip that. And once again, tobramycin, which is the inhalation drug for her nebulizer machine. So this is Jody Jones, right patient, right drug. It's tobramycin. The dose is 200 milligrams. It's the right dose. Do inhalation, right route. It's the right time. She get it once a day. It's the morning time. Reason, it's the anti-infective. And the right documentation on the MARS. So that's my second check. Alrighty. Now my third check is right before I give it to the patient. So I have her Dilaudid. Again, Jody Jones, right patient. Right drug, which is the Dilaudid. Right dose is by mouth. Right time is now it's 7:16 a.m. but still morning time, and I can still give it to her. By mouth, it's the right route. Right reason for pain. Right documentation on the MARS. Then I have her tobramycin. Miss Jones, Jody Jones is the right patient. Tobramycin is the right drug. It's the right dose by mouth. I mean, inhalation, not right mouth, I'm sorry. Inhalation, right route, right time, Q day, right reason, anti-infective, and right documentation on the MARS. I also has her Zyprexa. So this is for Jody Jones, right patient. Zyprexa, right drug. 25 milligrams, 25 milligrams. That's the right dose. Q day, it's right time. And by mouth, it's the right route. Right reason, it's the antipsychotic. And it's the right documentation on the MARS. So now I can properly administrate this to the patient. Let me give her Dilaudid and her Zyprexa, and then I'll get her nebulizer machine ready for that pill. Here you go, Miss Jones. I have that. Here's your water. Take that. Make sure you swallowed it. Perfect. I also have your inhaler machine. Get this ready for you. Just inhale this for about 10 minutes. Okay. While you're inhaling your tobramycin, I'm going to chart my documentation that I have given, which I gave you Dilaudid. Today is the 13th. I also gave you your inhalation medicine. 7 a.m. Well, it was 7:16. Let me write that down. 7:16. And your Zyprexa. still doing okay, Miss Jones? Alright, I'll withheld her. Well, I didn't withheld warfarin. It wasn't time for that. But her penicillin. All right, good job, Miss Jones. Get this, put these medications back. Miss Jones, I'm gonna come back in about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and check your vitals again, just because I gave you some Dilaudid. Just want to make sure that doesn't have an effect on you. But other than that, we are all set for your medications today. Thank you, Miss Jones.